Hey everyone, Kason Knight over at SOLIDS, and it's been a while since we posted anything on social media because we've just been really busy, but we've got a lot of exciting updates to share over the next few weeks, and you can maybe see why we've been busy. This is a new facility. We just started moving in about a week ago. We got a lot to do ahead of us. We got a big grand vision, but I thought it'd be a lot of fun to give you a sneak peek, primarily because we did a similar video about 5 years ago today when we moved into our old facility. It was really cool to be able to reflect back on the day we moved in and what it looked like and what it looks like now. And we want to be able to do the same thing with this building. So without further ado, this is located at 21602 East Hardy Road. It's at a pretty major thoroughfare in the Houston area. So if I spin around real fast, we got Hardy right there, and we've got FM 1960, so major grand junction. But it's also really neat because this is effectively a private road, so no cross traffic, given that it is a pretty key pivotal part, again, easy to access in Northwest Houston. So spin back around to the office and I'll be taking us in. By the way, it is a Saturday morning, so it's nice and quiet here. I'm the only one here currently. It's been pretty busy and had a lot of contractors in the building getting things done over this past week. So here we have a nice entryway, controlled entrance, elevator. I'll show you what's up there in just a minute. And as we kind of walk our way through the hallway, basically just a bunch of offices. So the bottom floor plan is essentially a circle with a nice big conference room right in the middle. Big office here, and here's a nice big conference room, and we're excited about double the size of our existing conference room. We can fit probably up to 30 or 40 people in there if need be. Again, offices all along the side. This is, downstairs is pretty standard office space, so I won't spend a whole lot of time here. But again, we're just excited about the extra space. I think there's 15 or so offices all around the bottom story, and that'll be great because we do have a lot more sales staff that we're picking up to help with the growing demand. So this is the big part. I want to spend most of the time on this. So going out into the shop, turn the lights on here, and again, mostly open blank floor plan right now, but I've got a vision of what this is going to be, and I'm really excited. You can kind of see that taking place right now. So we're about a week in. We have moved some, as you can see, maybe a little bit of office equipment, and we have moved some of our FDM printers, which you can see up there, which, by the way, we're doing a lot of contract work here. We've got electrical, plumbing, HVAC, low voltage, security, all of that stuff happening all simultaneously. We've been planning this for literally months. So in this warehouse, it's roughly 10,000 square feet on the ground level, but as you can see, we also have a mezzanine. More to come on that. But just standing right here in the middle, and I'm going to pan around, you can see how big the building is, about 30-foot ceilings. So over here is roughly going to be our quality control, and we're going to turn over in this corner is effectively going to be our kind of dyeing area and post-processing. We'll have some of our industrial FDM lined up here. What's going to be really cool about this spot over here, right underneath the mezzanine, is we're going to fully enclose that with some nice industrial ventilation systems. That way we can put all of our depowdering equipment right inside a controlled environment, so all of that dust doesn't get all over the rest of our stuff. Let me walk over this way though. So I'm super excited about this. I think it's super cool. Those people that know about iSolids and kind of the background of the company know that we started off with just a single FDM printer in a closet. So FDM is definitely part of our DNA, even though we do a lot of powder-based technologies, and it's going to continue to stay a part of our DNA as we grow. So moved over a lot of our existing fleet. We have decommissioned over 80 printers during this moving process, but you'll see racks full of brand new nice machines here, and eventually these machines will also get decommissioned over time. And sneak preview, there's a second phase. This mezzanine might get bigger, so we'll see a pretty significantly sized FDM farm up here. So heading back down, I already mentioned the depowdering room that we're going to have underneath this enclosed mezzanine. As I walk this way, we're effectively going to go backwards on the typical workflow. So this will be kind of post-processing, and right smack in the middle of the building, we're going to have our AM flow system. And again, those of you that might have seen some of our other videos know that AM flow is a critical part of what we do. Effectively what it is a vision system that automatically identifies the parts. And so we're going to put it right smack in the middle of the workflow, because all the parts will come in, get identified, go to the next process, come back, get identified, and we track every single part between every single thing that we do to it. So I'm not sure if you guys noticed, brand new 5200, soon to be upgraded to a 5600 system right there. That'll make it so that we have 9 multi-jet fusion systems, one of the largest in the fleet, with 8 processing stations, meaning we have a ton of different material diversity here. So yeah, where these machines are currently sitting is not going to be right there, but they are going to be transferred over to this back corner. And effectively, we're going to have around 4,000 to 5,000 square feet of just HP multi-jet fusion, all in this back corner. Now, the other thing that's super critical about what we do, and well, any additive manufacturing company, is power. So that's effectively what we've been working on in the last week, and what we'll continue to work on over the next few weeks as we're outlaying an entirely nice, fully designed power system to handle everything that we currently have and a lot of our future needs. So spinning back around over here, we got already one processing station getting worked on there. This back corner is effectively going to be our shipping and receiving. And so really the overall idea is shipping will come in, raw material will come in, work its way around the facility, and be ultimately back again in the shipping area. So big giant facility. Other thing you might notice, let's see if I can point at it right there. Yeah, 25-ton AC unit right there. We've also got the industrial fans. So even though it's 100 degrees yesterday, it's a nice solid 74 degrees in here right now. That's probably one of the most things that a lot of our team is excited about. All right, so I'm going to jump out into the parking lot area and show you some other things that we like. Huge facility. So our property goes basically from one corner of the facility all the way down to the corner, and over here, nice big green space, which we're just enjoying right now. But there's a phase 3, and you can imagine what might happen with this green space here in phase 3, as it may or may not connect to the building. So best part about this thing is it's perfectly sized for where we are today. Tons of growth potential in multiple different ways. I'm going to walk back through the office right now, and a train's coming, so hopefully it's not too loud there. But as I go to the office, I'm going to jump in the elevator, speed it up a little bit, and show you some of the things we're excited about upstairs. Okay, here we are upstairs now, and this is a whole nother second story to the office, and it's a totally different layout, but I'm excited about it because it'll allow us to do some things that we really wanted to do in our old facility, but we kind of struggled to be able to do it because we didn't have the square footage. There's cubicles right now, but this is a roughly 3,000 square foot open space here that we're going to be able to put tables. It's kind of like a flex space. We can put projectors. We're going to have all sorts of stuff here that we can do lunch and learns, community events, and be able to host probably up to 40, 50, 60 something people just in this one room very comfortably. Now on the outsides of the perimeter of this big giant open space, we have more offices. These are nice big open offices. We're actually planning to do something a little bit unique with some of these, turn them into customer specific assembly areas and storage, basically for engineering projects and things like that. And then over here, we also have basically a staging area for a lot of our stuff as it's coming in, but another giant open meeting room as needed. So yeah, actually, let me go one other way out here, and there's two other really cool things that we're excited about with this property that are a little bit unique. Well, actually, I already mentioned one of them. One of them was the AC unit. I wanted to brag about that. We got that out here. But there's also another really, really important thing that this building has. Backup generator. That's a 600 amp backup generator, currently run the entire facility. We're going to get a second one that can also add even additional power. So, I mean, those people in additive know that power is critical. If you lose power, you lose your job. You basically start over. And now, inclement weather, we can kick that thing on. We can know that we essentially zero downtime. So we're really, really excited about that. So, real brief video. As you can tell, I'm passionate about what we're doing right now, and really excited to see how this thing comes into shape over the next few months, and we'll share more. So thanks for watching, and hope to see you soon. Thanks. Bye.